Peace on another lovely day in Europa. Vierness, Friday. Was it October 17th, 16th? One of them. October got somewhere to go, boy. October making 2025 feel like a few years, though. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like I can feel the momentum of everything just slow down and then turn back around as everything gets colder. It's like, damn it. That's a fast, quick, forever year. What the hell? Let me send some invites out. Thank you guys for joining my channel as always. Like, comment, subscribe. Shouts to Replay Game. You guys are the real MVPs. I'm frozen. I shouldn't be. Hey, there we go. Georgie Porgy. We up, thumbs up gang in the building. How you doing today, bro? I don't know what the heck I'm talking about just yet. Ain't shit going on. We ain't even got nothing to be mad at Trump about. I think the stock marketing, gold is going up. Bitcoin plummeted down because they moving money. The whales are moving money around, but yeah, everything's kind of calm. Peace to the tribe and the gods. Come on now. 1121. Everybody. That's 221 over here. That's 5. Or 221 is 42. 6. Same story. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pigeons. A murder of pigeons on the rooftop. Speaking of pigeons, I found hawk feathers. That's Big Chief status right there, boy. Or they could be owl feathers. No, the AI said it was hawks. I've seen hawks out here. I was just talking about them in one of my streams a couple days ago. I said out North Carolina hawks are a different stature. I end up with fucking 2 hawk feathers. Like, shout out to noticing this, Captain. All right, now. Suits a whole entire squad. No flip mode. TBFB in the building. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Today Friday. If I was a little bit richer, I'd probably go to a strip. I don't know what the fuck I would do there. Probably go to an arcade, actually. Think about, like, there should be arcades out here. Like the traditional ones. Somebody got Pac-Man or goddamn Super Street Fighter versus Marvel, or somebody got one of them. Trick off $10 real quick for 2 matches. I want to do it, though. I don't know when. I want to go to the arcade. They got Top Golf out here, too. The Vegas kind. I'd do that shit, too. They better have go-kart. I'm pretty sure Vegas got go-karts, don't they? That'll make sense. I didn't even look up Vegas putt-putt golf yet. I'm pretty sure, man. As close as we are to California. All the cool 90s white kid things gotta be here, man. You ever watch, back in the day, was that Pee Wee Herman's movie? That was a dark movie, as far as I can remember. For kids television character guy. Rest in peace to him. He transitioned a few years ago. Ain't that crazy? Like, they got him out of there in the 90s because of some indecent exposure at a movie theater in New York. I mean, that's what those theaters are for, I think. Then he came back all clean and, like, it's like seeing a dude from Blue's Clues, Steve Return or some shit. And then he just died on us. But anyway, I think it's that movie when they're riding somewhere. And isn't there like a road in the desert and like a giant dinosaur or some shit around here somewhere? I've been looking for it. I'm going to find it. Ever since I was a kid, I was like, you know what? I'm going to find this shit in real life. I think it's close. Y'all familiar with what I'm talking about? Yep, it's definitely Hawk Feathers Squad. Shout Shogun L's in the building. JPX 009. Boredom in the state akin to sleep combo. I zoned out for a second before you sent the link. Falcon, Wolf, Chimera. Falcon, Wolf, Chimera. Yep. Visited me in vision. I'm going to send a drawing later. JPX says, bro, same mister now. Oh, y'all capping. Yeah, y'all ain't manifesting the spirit animals. Don't. No. Y'all ain't have the wolf with the falcon feathers. Come on now. Both of y'all at the same time. I was in a coma type sleep after eating lunch and crashed all afternoon. Bro, please say Allstate something. Why? Why? Did you give a donation yet? Donations? That's a donation request, so you think this Twitch. Let me know when that donation goes through. Oh man, they got him out of here, man. We got him out of here. He wasn't true to the game. Oh shit. That's fucking the phone for no reason. like a little white third grader playing outside in the woods and shit. Start from the bottom. Actually, start from the top of the pyramid. Actually, that's an American kestrel falcon wing. It's going through some hard times, but I'll probably frame it. Then the new joints hopped in the set. It's a ghost hawk or another type of hawk. They always be on the West Coast, though. Or they be wherever the fuck they want. They can fly. They fly for a while. And then this guy, I got five. So you know what I'm saying? Something. Gotta wash him. I got the Hawk Falcon headdress going. You feel me? That's crazy. That on Montezuma, that's crazy. You don't understand the degrees. And on my Cherokee grandmama, that's crazy. Yeah, shit crazy. So, I assume some things are changing in the atmosphere. As seemingly random or coincidental as those type of encounters are. I still don't think they're random. Impossible, but we don't know yet. We're still on this side of the living, so they mean something. Especially get two in a row. They're separated by time and space too. Like at first, I wasn't gonna pick the first one up because I thought it was a pigeon. I don't know the bars and stripes patterns and shit. I said, nah, I got stripes like the fucking the American kestrel, and I have a video of him showing up in Vegas for me too. So that was like, wow. So you're gonna follow me for the rest of this year at least, I see. Because that was the bird that led me into all the shenanigans this year. That and one of the owls, the flat-faced owl, forgot what they're called. I haven't seen him yet. But he showed up a lot in Raleigh. All of a sudden, that was like suddenly. So when I saw that feather, I was like, oh, that's probably something else. Well, I said, let me pick it up. I can clean it. And I walked down about another block, and these are all in the street. Like, they're not even in the trees or the sidewalk. They're in the street. I was like, is that another one? Or is that another, these multicolored pigeon mixes? Let me pick that shit up. And I saw the bars again. I was like, all right. So where's this bird at? That's dropping these damn two of them? They look like two different feathers too. Could be two different birds. I don't know. But they both would be hawks. So then I downloaded the AI app. I forgot we had that these days. And the AI was like, yep. Not a pigeon. Definitely a fucking hawk. Wow. So I'll figure out in a couple of days what that message means. I'm on high alert. Like, nah. I got mad black feathers from the desert crows, I call them. I don't know what they are. Some type of blackbird. They're not quite a crow. But they have like iridescent feathers with the colors in it. Like a rainbow. Sometimes. So I got a few of those. And I got plenty of pigeon feathers. Lord knows if I need another one. But nah, I ain't got no hawk feathers, man. That's my first time. I gotta catch them all. In North Carolina, the home of the goddamn red-tailed hawk. So he never dropped a feather. But this joker out here was like, yo, we're gonna give you two of them. On a path only you walk. And no one else would have noticed that shit. So now I gotta look up what the fuck the hawks mean. Barely know what the falcon means. JPX says I was in a coma state after eating lunch and I crashed all afternoon. That's what I need to do, honestly. Crash somewhere. TBFB says 3, watching a hummingbird build a nest right now above me, squad. Yeah, the hummingbirds came back in my dancery about 3 weeks ago myself. Oh, not with the falcon feather, just energy in general, yeah. Oh, JPX, thought you saw the figure too. You better specify which part of the same next time. Almost gave me a hell no. Falcon, hawk, sound like a Playboy Cardi ad lib. Those are nice, MG. Shout to you. Jonathan, shout. Shogun, shout out. Yeah, it means something. Well, somebody Indian grandma, it means something when they start pouring down like that, so. I'm gonna keep my fucking 6 senses open. Should be a good one, though. I just don't know what 2 means. You know, actually. Like, say it twice so you know it's real. But yeah, what's been going on outside in the streets? I've been doom scrolling a little bit. Nothing interesting. It's actually the quality of distraction is very low these days, energy wise. Like it's not like, you know, it's not eyebrow raising enough for me. Some shit is funnier though, which is interesting. But nothing. That government shutdown really got everyone kind of like, on the wings of love. I don't know what's going on. Mm-mm. They said Trump did something. I was like, that's he's a president. That's what they do. He did something. I'm sure. They trying to figure out the stock market today. I'm like, you ain't gonna figure it out. You ain't gonna figure it out. There's nothing to figure out. You're not at the top of that well. You're not. You're not them guys. They got some shit to figure out. They said if they removed that. What about now? Should be fine now. I had to close the app and reopen it. You think the sun is cooking the microphone? I don't know. It does that when it wants to. It's not me. I'm not hitting no buttons besides answer and call and swipe up and swipe or no swiping. We good now? Good. I was just saying I was out here waiting for the mailman, see if he show up. And then I had a little diatribe about the weather, the sun. The sun is cooking my eyelids more so than the phone, I think. But since shit's getting colder and the sun's going down lower, got to get more of it, I think. Something like that. Some type of math to it. But shit. We won't talk about nothing yet anyway, so we'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in the world, man. Shit seems pretty boring. Is that just me? Anyone else feeling bored? Not in a bad way. Like, shit's just boring right now? Like a boring season? Like, yeah, boring. Work, some money, some other things. Man, boring. Going to sleep now. Boring. I saw two of y'all talking about naps, so I already know. It's like watching paint dry. Okay, it ain't just me. Chris, Triple D, what's good, bro? Harut, TBFB, Shogun, we back. Got some other brothers in here. So, okay, so Shogun says it. Three on Jonathan's side, and JPX like, yes. What do y'all think that is? Is that normal for October? I can't remember. Filter didn't take my picture for last fall. I don't know if I was bored. It could have been. I was caught up in music. I didn't know what I wanted to make just yet because the music wasn't coming out. Yeah, I guess. It ain't changed so much in here, but it did flatten out, I think, maybe. That's what it is. The boredom is flattening out. And everyone got the internet, so it's not like we're waiting for some big moment. Everyone's connected more than ever, yet it's less connecting or less rigmarole, which can be a good thing. Now they got Kai Cenat, Ray J, Kevin Hart, and Drewski on the same string. I don't know, man. That's a lot. That's how boring it is. Yeah. Comedians or live streaming. Just regular, boring bedroom life, I guess. So if the rich boys, the famous boys, ain't having the fucking time of their lives, the jig is up. Somebody did this. What else is new? Who thought the government was in control of boredom? That's crazy. I'm watching fucking extreme games and skateboard videos again. Like it's 2001 or 2000 actually. It's like, oh shit. That guy from that trailer park show used to skateboard. I didn't know that. Oh shit. You could do that on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4? I didn't get past 2 or 3. I was outside already, so yeah. It was weird. What, Xbox raised the prices on Xbox Live 50%? Like, oh, they got a whole bunch of new games coming out. Nope, they're just trying to stay alive. They think they Netflix. How much money I gotta pay to play Fortnite, bitch? Y'all got it. You can keep your Halo anniversary again. We don't need it. It's so boring. You gotta switch to fucking laptop game. Motherfuckers gonna be playing Farmville in a minute. I'm telling you. It's like whatever Pandora they lay out the box. I guess at the end of the 80s. That shit done went back in the box already. Pandora is out of here. They can't get the vibes back. This felt like being in the country in 1995, boy. It don't make no sense either. This shit right down the street. I'm pretty sure I found a pool down here somewhere. Someone got a pool in their backyard. Ain't no way. This reminds me of the country. Like the feeling of nothing. Waiting for Cartoon Network to come out. Waiting for the new Sega to come out. What was it, Saturn? Yeah. That's what this is. We're in some type of weird wormhole of nothingness. Like watching paint dry is crazy. Mr. Now says, it feels like Sunday, 6 p.m. boring, minus the fuck tomorrow's Monday part. Jonathan says, yeah, it's gray. That's what it feels like. Shogun L says, Spirit waiting on a series finale. Everything else is boring in comparison. I could relate to that. It does feel like a series finale type of thing. Hell yeah. Like what, yeah. What's the culmination of all this? Jonathan says, I know things are moving in the background because they're already done. Shout out to Abdullah. Waiting room energy. Exactly, yeah. It does feel like that. It feels like a tween. like in between things. You don't want to rush it or, take it for granted. I'm learning how to just go with the flow because I know it. Well, I don't know anything. I know before I have felt in very similar dynamics. And it changes, it shifts. Although I had more distractions, that's half the battle. But then, not just in my personal, what I do with my time, outside of sleeping through it, the world, the day-to-day changes eventually too. That's why I'm looking at them feather side-eye, man, because that's like feathers are for wings. Take flight, You get two of them bitches on Icarus. So I'm like, all right, maybe I'll be taking flight soon. But even still, like the car and everything, I don't know nobody. So I'll probably just hit the parks for real. Look for little side hustles and things like that. But ain't nothing to do. For now. That's the craziest thing about it. This shit might be a retrograde for real. I think one of them planets about to get out. We have 4 planets in retrograde. One of them about to get out or just got out. I forgot which one. Was it Pluto or Saturn? One of them bad boys out of retrograde. That just means our last Mercury retrograde is coming. Shit. It'll work out. It's already done. Root says the weather's great, but somehow there's a mosquito in my room. Mr. Nell says, kept doing pause this shit on live. The whole place actually got paused. That's crazy. They about to play business tour and stream like crazy. Filler episodes, yep. Shogun says, yep, filler EPs. Goku charged on Spirit Bomb for 2 weeks site beats. Yeah. Waiting for the Cell Saga and they rerun it on Friday and you looking at Freezer again. Like, what the fuck did Cartoon Network just do? Gorilla says, boredom is next to peace, but still boring. But appreciate it minus the chaotic sirens constantly emergency of society. That's crazy. You're right. And that's why I'm not really tripping on it. This is just the longest season of boredom I've endured since probably a decade or two. And I've been bored plenty of times. Like, I remember Charlotte, I was bored, actually. But it wasn't the same kind of thing. Or, there's different things going on, just less often. But because I have to do other things, it wasn't just sitting there watching paint dry. It was like waiting for the paint to move, and then it finally did. But here, it's definitely the paint dry, but the house is moving. It's like, okay. Oh, the paint changed colors, so I gotta watch that again. So it's something like that. I'm not worried about it, though. The louder it gets, that means the more intensity that's behind it. If more people are noticing it, then it's kind of like a roller coaster type of thing. Like, oh, it's about to change, then. It's not just, at least I know it's not local. Like, oh, it's not just me. It's in the fucking air. There's nothing else in the air, that's why, too. That's the other thing. Like the brother said, ain't so much political chaos. I mean, I told you, literally, they can't afford it, but that's a good thing. Whatever their, answer is. It's like, nah, we can't afford to keep trolling people and doing all this, I don't know, rage baiting with headlines. A white guy is detained by ICE for not being here legally. It's like, damn, life's so crazy. You forgot white people can be from another country. That's crazy. It happens. It's very surprising that a white person will come to a foreign country, and live here. So they tried that. That ain't going. No. He'll work it out. But that's it. Where is ICE going next? It's like, your country is like street sweeping illegal immigrants. It's kind of crazy. I didn't think that anyone would be against that, actually, when you given the history of this country. It's like, yeah, we've kind of had like a closed border ideal culture, like us versus everyone else. So what is surprising here? I don't know, man. I don't think it's a black and white issue. Most of the ICE people are brown. What are we talking about? They watching the same movie? So I've seen plenty of black ICE agents too. Out there chasing people, foot racing people and shit. tackling people in Chicago or some bullshit, DC or something. So it can't be on the basis of skin color. It really has to be U.S. citizenship. That's crazy. They want less people here. We already don't have enough. So imagine, financially, that's tough. You have a country of about 330 million people, and I'm sure most of them are not registered, or a good portion isn't. So getting rid of some is going to do what? Definitely ain't going to help the fucking economy. You know how that shit work. So the more people here that got to eat, the more fucking money they're going to spend. And more ways they're going to figure out how to get it, too. But they want to change the value of our money real quick. They said they're trying to bail it out with crypto. They're doing a little crypto scheme right now in the United States. Buying and selling their debt through stable coins. Like they flipping. It's crazy. Because people are allowed to buy the debt on the stable coin. It's like, okay. You think you're going to get 37 trillion of those? I don't know, man. I don't know if your market got it, man. I don't know if... does Bitcoin got 137 trillion reserved? I don't think the meme coin going to do it, man. I don't think we all got $37 trillion together. I don't know. But that's interesting. That's just where the game is. They're really going to sell this digital everything. Because there's nothing else. If this doesn't work, they don't have a backup plan. I'll tell you that. And the old system isn't ideal. So it has to pivot. That's weird. I don't know how shit expire like that, right? Like, how many moves did we make on this chessboard where the old system is just like, we just can't do it no more, period. We don't know why exactly, but we're definitely going the other direction. No turning back now, man. Burning the ships, quite literally. What are these kids? It's drugs? It's drugs. They just enjoying life in SAP. They just enjoying life in SAP, boy. I don't know what's going on, but they enjoying life in SAP, boy. GDP down. Yeah, man. Little Booblian adventures. They just have to work hard and their 37 trillion will come out of their bootstraps. And as Pluto was the planet that backed up off of us. Immersion says, can you say words? Yes. Am I a master debater? No. Who's debating? Debating's for sissies. Debating with a man for. About what? Oh, Jonathan already chopped him up. That was going to get interesting. To be continued. Press start. God damn. He got out that matrix quick, boy. That's out of that shit. He said DI Scientology or DJ Scientology got booted. That is crazy. That is crazy. DJ Scientology is wild. That's the second or third time that word's come up this week, too. Checking on your strong Scientology friends. Checking on your strong Scientology friends. Make sure Busy Works is alright. I'm not a Scientologist, but I do go to Scientology therapy. What? You're a Scientologist? No. All my good friends are Scientologists. Oh, you're a Scientologist and Indian associate. I get it. You just have all the extra L. Ron Hubbard books from all the Goodwills for no reason. You just found a way to collect all those, huh? Found a way to have that just on deck like that. Like every black guy in America got, the Malcolm X joint, Circle Seven Quran, and like L. Ron Hubbard's greatest hits. Like that's what we do. I don't know, man. They ain't recruited me yet. Rookie mistakes. Shout out to DJ Scientology. Next time, Playboy. Oh, we got 19 people and 19 likes. Oh shit. We all bored today. Keep the Hubbard closed and the Zunesian closer. What? Oh, the missed opportunity. Scientology could have scoped me up with the Nova Institute. I remember I got a letter from them when I graduated high school. Something Nova something. And some new age thought protocols or some bullshit. You know how they are. Do you feel like the black sheep? Oh, it's like you can see right through me or something. Like, come on, stop playing with me. They had templates before we had fucking paywalls. They were doing that shit by mail. They were spamming your mail. Try to get you into a secret society. Ponzi scheme. That's crazy. What was that? Nova something? I felt like I found it again. And then I found the books. I think I put them in Discord too. What was that shit called? I don't know. It didn't catch me like Dynamic Thought did. I feel like them books could be giving people the wrong ideas. that mentalism shit, nah, it's not for everybody. Nah, that's not an everybody class. I don't know how you grade it, but I just know that shit barely for me. I know it ain't for everybody. Cosign. Like, I hear these people talk about it now. Like, God is about to bless you. All you have to do is type Amen 399510 and watch. By the end of the day, if you make a vision board with your $1 million house, you'll get the keys tomorrow. Subscribe. Well, the bitch, if I can do all that, why the fuck I need to be subscribed for? You think I'm coming back? If all that bullshit you said worked tomorrow, you think I'm coming back to Instagram? I don't think so. There's so many other things in life to do besides following and doom scrolling. If that's how it is, you just like tomorrow. All I gotta do is type 2 amens and forward this to 13 friends. That's crazy. Damn, we should all be rich. A delay is not a denial. Even if your $1 million house takes 10 years, like it would any other time, it does not mean that your manifestation was blocked, okay? So we're just thugging it out. We just using the metaphysics of intentions now. That is just, I was gonna go that direction anyway. So when it happens, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm in on it. I'm telling you. Like, nah, y'all don't understand anything. Nah, it ain't how none of that shit work. I tell you right now, that shit don't work like that. I tell you right now, it never worked like that. It's never just willy-nilly some shit. It'll surprise you though. It'll do a lot of cool shit. But I don't know about that typing something in the chat and then so mote it be. I haven't seen that way yet. Not for the $1 million house, no. Not for all the haters to have to stand there and watch you glow up. I don't think that's what was in it. I don't think Henry, Thomas, or Hamblin thought like that. It's like certain awarenesses you have to waken up when you realize what that is. And those awarenesses by default change the type of shit you would want to manifest anyway. So they trying to manifest 1 million subscribers. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it. I don't think that's what that's used. I'm not saying you can't do that, but that's the highest thing you got going on right now. That's what you're gonna use that for. Subscribers. That's where you're at with it. Okay. You ain't finished reading the forward, have you? Mm-mm. Very strange that those things become fads. If they know it works, why would it be a fad? They don't want to tell you their secret loop pack, but they gonna tell you the keys to the universe for free? I don't know, man. I don't think that's how none of that works. They don't want to share their Envato templates with you, but they gonna give you the key to a mansion tomorrow. Nah, that's a universal law being broken somewhere in this dancery, bitch. I don't know, that ain't it. 3. Busy Good Read by L. Ron Hubbard Beeks. That's crazy. It just means that you had to manifest $100,000 a year in wood shavings. I mean savings for about 10 years. Guerrilla Gospel. Burn 3 cinnamon sticks while eating lemon, and tomorrow you'll never have to work. Again, sounds like a scam to me. The best thing they can come up with a new gift is how to gamble with it. Shogun 3. Guerrilla Gospel. You caught up to cinnamon and lemonade at the work tomorrow. That's crazy. You gonna cough it up? Manifestation slot machine broken. That's crazy. What would you manifest though right now? You know what? Like if you had to be ridiculous, I don't even I can't find nothing, bro. That's how boring life is. And listen, I'm not complaining. I'd rather it be boring than everything else it was. But I could speak from this experience that whatever the next, Mario Kart, you hit one of them little speed boosters that are inevitable on a racetrack. Inevitably, shit going to speed up about something. Be more energy, more things to talk about or do or find or discover or learn. I'm sure, life is like that. That's why these moments to me is so much louder because it's like I can find fixed points in a timeline where it felt like this for me over time. I was like, oh, that I went from here. It slowed me down like this, and then it sustained, and you're like, oh, is this shit ever over with? And then boom, all within a year too. It's never more than a year, I don't think. Hold on, 1995 was a good 4 months, 5 months of like, what the fuck is the damn game gonna move? Then we did. We literally moved. In 2005 was weird, but it was short. It's the same season too. It was short. Then even in 2006, when I went to Atlanta, before that, from that like April or May until October, it was like, bruh, just work, and it was just boring. And an hour walk both ways is like, is my life ever going to change? These paychecks ain't enough for change. You know what I'm talking about? And then I was in Atlanta by December. So then that sped up, then my ass came back like, Jesus Christ. Boring again. With new settings, new people. Then boring again. And then my life just went all over the damn place. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, boredom wave is usually right before something changes. Then the hawk feathers was like, yeah, seasons changing. Yep, feathers, wings, movement, protection, biblical, all kind of shit. So I want to know what would be so different now to manifest or visualize knowing everything I know now. I don't know. I want to know. Outside of just mobility. And that's more for mental health than it is to actually accomplish anything, I think, honestly. Because it'll still be boring, but it'll be boring on my terms with my scenery. But once I cross that threshold of like, all right, I got a grip on this is happening, boom, 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 this, woo, 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 part two. Then what? What would I see there? And I was like, I have no fucking clue. I might fuck around and prefer boring. Wouldn't that be the troll of all trolls? You versus life? Like, you know what, life? I'm not gonna do none of those things. I'm gonna do fucking boring. Hold on, let me see if I can catch that mailman again. Part two. Let's see if I can do it without. I'll put some shoes on. Halfway on. I think I saw the mailman. That was out the first time. Amazon thing, man. He sold the whole block like big worm and see if I can catch him lacking though. He ain't stopped. Oh, he right there. FedEx pulling up. Those one of them days. It's 3 o'clock. So they catch us after in the school. He needs my ID. It's federal agent. It's mad because I'm flagrant. I get it. You knew what I was talking about, though. I get it, though. I'm the main person. I don't think I have no mail per se that I need anyway, but it'd be cool. Life is so boring. The mail mission is actually like a fucking side quest. I've been trying to do this shit for a week. For real. I haven't caught him lacking in a week. I'm getting rusty. Shit. He cool as hell too. I think he's Filipino. I'll be forgetting where I'm at. I was like, I done moved to rush hour, didn't I? I don't know what going on. Where I'm at. Where do you do that at? Then I want to hit him with a letter that got the address on it. Because like, how would I get that? You feel me? How would I get that? How would I have that? If I'm not Pasayas, you know what I'm saying? Yo, why is there a tampon in the driveway? The applicator's in the driveway, so she was in a hurry, whoever that was. That's weird. Fucking weird. Watch me finesse. I got this. So I ain't got no mail. No surprises. But nah, homeboy gotta come back and then take all the mail from him at once or something. I don't know. Sound like we just need a key, man. Federal, postal, government shutdown. Something was weird. Like, bro, I need a key from my mailbox. I don't have like extras. You on taxes either way, so you got it. Nah, but you have to go to the mailman in the meantime to catch him between 3 and 9 in a 36-hour cycle, then, you know, you give me your mail that way. Like, okay. Then you'll get that key after that. Like, can we get the key anyway? So, mission almost complete. I did my part though. I got a time, I got a pattern, I got a person, I got what the holdup is. I now dust my hands. It's like Grand Theft Auto for him. He said, man, I wish I could just give it to you, man. Like, nah, it's all good. It ain't even my fucking mail, I ain't tripping. Then he said, ain't even no medicine in here anyway. I was like, damn, you psychic for real. One of the brothers gets prescription mail to him, so it is not there. Either way we do this. Mission complete. Lord's champion says it's wins. Khalid. Salamu alaikum. Ooh. Reload the go. Incredibly canine-based side missions. Get him for everything he got. Can't trap a card, an empty turn. I'm telling you, we got here by people always doing something. And the less shit being done, the less they can do us about doing jack shit. 100, that part. Removing the things that turn into boredom into hell. Composure Slim said, whoa. Girl Gospel said, whoa. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. Now there's 6 pigeons. Whatever that means. I'll find out what their little number system means. They go from 6 to 12 or 13. It's always fluctuating like a damn clock. I feel like Mike Tyson in a minute. That's how bored I am. Start sending messages across the desert. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine that? You didn't have no Boost Mobile, no text, no fucking sidekicks. You just have pigeons and ravens and shit. You trying to figure out where the baddie at, and the bird like gone all day. You trying to figure out if you have to go to your faithful steed and get the hay and water ready. You just don't know. You really have to wait for that bird to come back. Don't let it be a thunderstorm. Like, motherfuckers used to really send mail by birds. Like the recipes we're losing out here is ridiculous. SMS is cool and all, but damn. Birds seem like it wouldn't cost you a lot of money. You didn't need a subscription. You didn't have to have Wi-Fi. You just have, like, know how to read and write, for real. Read and write, and whatever you gotta give the pigeon in exchange. I don't know what that is, but it can't be but so much. It's not $50 a month. Or it could be. It could be $50 a month equivalent, for real. Cut out the middleman, but I don't know. I feel like that's an art we should never lost. Who are these people? Oh shit, we got 20-something likes and 22 viewers. How are you guys doing? The most boring day of the year. October, Friday. What is it, 17th? 8. Is it Saturday Loop on Vienna's? Or is it 19th? Or is it 17th? Or is it 18th? I think it's the 17th. Going once, going twice. Going to the man with the calendar app on his phone. We don't know. It is the 17th. Thank you, Shogun L. 17 is also L. Stay woke out here, man. Stay woke. Stay all the way woke. It's right there. Don't miss it. IL. L1. Chicago. Even that shit, like, knowing that language is encoded and then suddenly just noticing shit. It's like, what is this for? Because you're going to be bored. You might as well read all the cereal boxes again. Here's a new way to read English, buddy. You're going to need it. I might have to get me, like, go to a used bookstore and get, like, the Goosebumps collection for, like, 25 cents each again. Like, choose your own thriller type shit. That's what it's feeling like outside. And motherfuckers might go back to reading books, bro. That's deep. That's deep. with Wi-Fi and everything, with Call of Duty and everything, you just be like, nah, I'm just gonna read. Like that's crazy. I guess humans do have like a novelty thing, like a shit really do get played out. But then when the mainstream gets played out and there's nothing else, then it's like, damn, our generation ain't never seen no shit like that. We seen words get played out, movies get played out, clothes, sneakers, whatever. It takes time. It usually took time. But I think the internet makes everyone get it at once, so the novelty, the play out happens faster. So they just kept running through all the things that were left and played them all out. Disaster, man. They played everything out, boy. Everything played out. I would have never, boy. I don't even know how the fuck that happened. It's only the internet can make that happen. Your area can get played out, and you can just like cross the bridge and go to New York, and you're like, we back again. Even for the day, like this, all you need is a day in New York. Like, I'm back. That's like going to church on Sunday. You good until Wednesday, but you go to New York for a day. I got the rest of the week. Especially if you can go back next weekend. So New York will recharge you like that back in the day. But now everything played out. Nah. I be eating Chinese food like there's no American food. Like that's how played out shit is out here. What the fuck's American food, by the way? Exactly. Played out. Played the fuck out, boy. Them kids are streaming 2K. My player. They're not even using LeBron or Kobe or Jordan no more. I don't know where the game went, man. Why he dressed like that? Why he got rainbow wig on? That's what y'all do that's what y'all do with all your real money? Y'all building Green Road indoor basketball teams? Like basketball games are played out like that? They simulations now. Grand Theft Auto 6 about to wipe them out then, ain't it? They got basketball in Grand Theft Auto 6. Watch how fast that shit get played out. 2K gonna get played out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah. Playground Hoops Champions Grand Theft Auto Online Edition. That's crazy. 3 versus 3 is confirmed. Stay woke. Yeah, they trying to play 2K out. That's crazy. They did the music. You saw how fast that shit got played out. As soon as the girls took over, boom. Turns out that coochie rap does not sell records. That's crazy. All men are dogs. Now you know who buys music, sis. Wake up. Women don't want to hear that shit for real either. Just the messy ones. Played out. Goddamn. Being a city girl's played out. Imagine that shit. They trying to get love and affection. Like, what is this, a Future song from 10 years ago, bitch? Where's Rihanna at? She on her third or fourth kid. You guys are getting lapped. That city girl thing is played out. It felt like that shit got played out 10 years ago, though. That's what's funny about time. Like the City Girls, that was like 10 years ago, boy. That's crazy. Like, we thought Bone Thugs and Harmony was out a long time just after 3 years of music videos. That shit was like 10 years ago. So time just slips. So then you gotta think like, all right, so where's the, like, was someone keeping track of like all the things before the pandemic? And then everyone just forgot, like, what were we getting back to? They used to do that shit. They used to have one meme every month, like little profiles that would track the mainstream viral thing. Like one per month for like a few years. They used to do that. They can't even do that shit no more. The algorithm is so niche that you don't have like everyone saw that or everyone heard that anymore. That's why music promo and ads and album releases, because everyone, even their own demographic, doesn't hear about it. Like people be telling me, yo, such and such album dropping tonight. I'm like, damn. Like no previews, nothing, no 2-week rollout, nothing. Just tonight it's coming out. Oh, it didn't come out in time. It's like, oh, they trying to put this shit on a crypto? Ain't that why Tory Lanez got arrested for buying NPC with crypto? Like, the fuck going on? Nope. Now it's played out. Even baddies, the idea that a girl is something by looking or acting a certain way. They played that shit out like it was Atari, boy. All them girls left trying look like they're 8 years old. That's crazy. Like, you mentally retarded, sis. That shit played out. How's that gonna pay your rent tomorrow? I don't understand. Oh, they think rappers are still selling music. That's crazy. Nah, you ain't got those aspiring Bobby Shmurda types out here no more, sis. No one's gonna pay for you to be in their video either. I tell you, Instagram is a lick, man. You better off doing $5 TikTok ice cream challenges or something, man. You cannot be a video vixen in real life. Just cut it out, Melissa Ford. This is not that. So let's play it out. That version of urban, or that version of hip hop, is finally played the fuck out. That took a lot of damn time. But damn, the timing is impeccable. Man, they ain't had nothing else to back it up. God damn. Then jazz goes straight into R&B and rock and roll, nigga. Like, even fucking the 80s, man. Like, disco died. Oh well, nigga. There goes Heat Wave. Like, we good. Cool and the Gang adapted. Fucking, do you remember September? All them niggas, like, and then boom, we got hip hop on top of that. And then we got the new R&B on top of that. And then you had like EDM and techno and house on top of that. Like, you was good for like 30 fucking years in a row. And we're gonna leave the game at Glorilla? At the last Soul Train Award show? That's how we're gonna end the chapter of urban music? On Glorilla and Kirk Franklin. Like, that, y'all saw that in the fucking cards. Like, if it was a season or series finale or mid, you know how they do those fucking Dune and shit, you gotta wait till next year to go to the next part. Anyway, if that was a whatever the fuck finale, I want a refund. I invested too much time in listening into this shit for you to end it on Glorilla and Kirk Franklin award show. I can't do it. Nope. I know you lying. Nope, not at all. Now they want to do a Cash Money and a No Limit something going on? I didn't ask them for that. Nope. You was wondering about Silk the Shocker, not me. Nope. I didn't think that would bring the vibes back either. I think it'll be entertaining. Don't get me wrong. But that's not what the game is missing. I can promise you. No. Y'all skipping some steps and errors, I noticed. Very biased here. So yeah. White people couldn't understand hip hop until it went Southern. That's crazy. That is crazy. They didn't understand how to market it until it was like long tees and oversized fitteds. That's when they got in on the Ponzi scheme. That's crazy. Not at Nas, not at Jay. You know, halfway in, halfway. They were lukewarm about that. Tupac, phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? For marketing. But no. Wait for Jeezy and Soulja Boy to come out and just run a fucking muck for the next 15 years. That's crazy. We already gave you J Dilla, man. You gonna do us like this? You gonna give us Murder on the Beat times all the beats? Where did that kid go? Where did that one kid go? The white kid. The ginger. Where did he go? Drake's homeboy. Where'd he go? Where'd that white boy go? Like, how did they just leave? Like, why they even introduce him to us? Just for them to just let it go? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Not Mac Miller, rest in peace. The other one, the new one. After Mac Miller. That one. Where'd he go? What's his excuse? What's going on? Where's the vibes? Nope. Can't do it. Halsey's like, damn, I can't even release an album right now. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Everyone got fucking GarageBand and shit. Like, you can't do nothing. That's weird. Weird business move. Like, where they going with it? They don't wait till she's 42 years old? That's not. What is she, Sia? Don't tell them to stop playing with me. On 07, don't play with me. Like, this shit don't make sense, bro. This shit boring due to incompetence? I don't understand nothing. How is music dead-ish? You know what I'm saying? Like, in this weird place. That's the only thing that don't make sense. My personal life can be whatever the fuck going on. But music was always doing music things. Even when in eras I didn't like. You still find something you do. And then you had all the old shit that was still kind of new, so. You just skip a season. Nah, this shit skip. How many skips do they have in this fucking Uno deck? This shit just kept skip. They got Griselda members selling fake verse placement opportunities. I was like, Benny the Butcher on MySpace in 2025? Don't do that. Don't tell me it's over. Not like that. Yo, cash at me $100, man, and nah, no, we're not doing that. That's not what no one does. That's a Dat Piff That's a my mixtape hustle, brother. That is how to be #1 on Reverb in some small town in Ohio. That we don't do that in 2025, do we? They brought bars back. That's what they do. They sell mixtape placements that never happened. Damn. They would love Twitter in 2009. Man, that's weird. It's like only producers are releasing things. Hate to see it. I told you a long time ago that's what it'd be like, but damn. Now we get to see it in real life. They turn music into a lifestyle. You said Asher Roth. That's hilarious. Nah, the something downs. Oh, the white boy. He had the Fergie beat. You know what I'm talking about. That's crazy. I don't know his name. I can see him. He like Murder on the Beat, but taller. They're gingers. What is that man's name? Not Ed Sheeran. Don't play with me. The other one. The rapper. He's a rapper. You said Kenny Beats. That's hilarious. Shout out to him. Nebula Hendrix says Prosperous Friday squad. They Duncan with the handy mandy. That's crazy. They managed to literally ruin everything. I don't know how they did that. Birdman. I don't know his pronouns. Can't wait until the 6-7 trend cycle's out. Oh my goodness. The last chapter is called Urban Diminution. Jesus Christ. You said Lil Dicky. How none of y'all know this white boy I'm talking about? I remixed one of his damn songs. Why can't I see the title of that song? What did I name it? Y'all know that white boy, man. Stop playing with me. He's Drake's homeboy, man. Drake was ghostwriting for him or something like that. It seemed like it. I think Nick Murray took Murder on the Beat's place. We need to cut it out. We all need to calm down. Hold on. What's that white boy name? He one of them northern ones too. I think he's from like Pennsylvania or something. He's rapping on YouTube, then he became a rapper, and he had a collab with Drake. He's been hanging out with Drake like, damn, years ago, 5 years ago. But that song was like 2 years ago. Nah, man, this is a regular white boy that be rapping. He on that Virgie sample beat, man. Come on now. The girls are using all they goddamn TikTok reels. He rap like Drake, but he white. Yo, how come no one know his name? Was this a Mandela effect? Jack Harlow. Jesus Christ. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It was Jack Harlow. What the fuck happened to him? Just out of nowhere. Just get a Drake feature and just disappear. I Love McConan doing tacos. I don't know what's going on. This is a mirror universe. They Mandela affected the shit out of Fame and Idols, boy. It's something, man. They pushed the wrong button. Something went wrong at one of those Maria Abramovich spirit cooking rituals. Something undid. Somebody put the genie back in the bottle because it's like everyone went back to like regular. That's unusual because if our perception of them was just lifestyle induced, then that wouldn't have never changed for no apparent reason. And it did, but they're not speaking what changed either. That's what makes us creepy. Like a fucking liminal effect space. Like, why ain't y'all saying nothing? Like, it's one thing for me to notice something's different off, or you know how it is, like hating from outside the club. Yep, I can do that. But that ain't what I'm talking about. I know how it is when I'm not hating outside the club. And people will still speak up when they notice the shit ain't what it's supposed to be. And I ain't talking about just they self, but they peers. Like, and none of the producers like, hey, yo, y'all ain't got no artists cooking in the studio in 2025? Like, not one of you. Nobody in the group chat got like mad songs that y'all be talking about in the goddamn Rap Genius. Got 1,000 unfinished hard drive Little Uzi Vert verses, but you didn't think no time in this year you could have finished one of them? Kind of split it into a feature? Nothing. Not one of you guys. Not all 25 of you dudes in this Discord server playing 2K. None of you. None of you. Y'all playing zombies again. Oh, that's crazy. It's like good old times. Is Kino there talking? I guess. We in World War II for real. All right, so no. Jack Harlow just disappeared. That was crazy. Yeba voice was dope. Where did she go? Well, I don't know where she went. She started something. I don't know. Ain't that what been happening since Roy Woods? That's hilarious. I forgot like it never happened. That is crazy, Sugar. That is crazy. He was like Drake famous for like 2 releases. Oh, laugh my ass off. He vanished harder than the Game of Thrones. Oh my god. Roy Woods. That name sounds familiar. I never caught the Roy Woods train pause, so I seen him more on Twitter consciousness. Him and JID, but they're more in like an interesting pocket of reality where they're next to famous people, but their awareness seems to be timeline based more than what you'd hear outside normally. It's not a problem with me. But even still, that's like being underground mainstream, I think. Yeah, it's like the underground hip hop of mainstream. Interesting. But even them, you cancel fucking Dreamville Festival, and then what's Shea Butter Baby gonna do now? I don't know what she's gonna do. She was fucking having a fucking moment in one of those podcasts this time last year, actually. She was talking about living in Raleigh and all kind of shit. And then something happened around February, March, and April with all the new R&B women releases. Her, Doechii, Homegirl with Danger Hands, Carrie Hilson, and then Amory's new song. Remember all that shit came out at one time. So I was like, oh shit, they about to bring back the early 2000s real quick. And then nothing. Then nothing. Just Coco Jones too, all of them. Fresh off the fucking Fresh Prince show. Fresh off the Fresh Prince show. They did all the album covers with Canva and some nice Red Giant plugins. Every last single fucking one of them. No one missed. No AI. No one missed. But that's it. Y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, this ain't that. Something. Nah, I ain't bored. Something wrong. This is some unnatural ass boredom. That's what I'm trying to say. This ain't natural boredom. It's like, oh, life goes on. No. It's cool when your life slows down. No. Life slows down. That's different. BRB. Amy Ross is in Ari Lennox going to do shit with the old formula. Like I said, flash in a frying pan type shit. Cool J says, Ray got a Jamaican restaurant in Toronto. It's pretty good for their food there. Which Ray? You talking about Ray J? You got a Jamaican restaurant in Toronto? Like, imagine that. Imagine that's what you're talking about. Imagine how fucking random that is, that Ray J would have a Toronto Jamaican restaurant. I hope that's not what you're talking about. Because that makes sense to you? We talking about Brandy's brother. Brandy's brother got a Jamaican restaurant in Toronto. Don't do that. Nah. Don't just casually slide that in there like that's expected behavior too. That's okay, you said Ray Woods is about to slide. Like, no, don't do that. Roy Woods. Yeah, I only remember him when like XXL magazine covers used to be more talked about. I don't actually remember his hits. Did he have a hit song? Because I know we weren't talking about Brandy's brother. What was Roy Woods' hit song? What was his breakout joint? Don't tell me it was Vibes. Don't tell me it was breaking out because I'm gonna be really pissed off. Everything that has come to a halt with no new ideas. And plus, it seems like more stuff is piling on for no reason. Yeah, tell me more. What have you noticed? Plus, it seems like more stuff is piling on for no reason. Peace, everybody in the chat. To you, brother. Shout out to you, YJ. I appreciate you, too. Yeah. It's like a lot of things that were in motion definitely come to a halt. Creatively or longevity or anything. It's not even trying, which is the weirder part. But it's weird because it's not trying because it can't figure out what to try. That is like, I'm trying to get to the bottom of that shit. Like, I understand what's happening. No one's doing it. But why is no one doing it? Well, no one cares. People care enough to doom scroll all day. How come they don't care about you anymore? That's weird. What are you doing anyway? How come you can't do it? Have you tried something? No. All right then. So it's like a block. It's like a block. It's like a system-wide fucking. And what's creepy about it, if it was just simply like human emotional energy-wise, you expect to hear more narrative around it, like people trying to navigate it as a whole, as a collective, in fact. Like, hey guys, what the fuck? Nah, but if it's like on some NDA shit, like they just don't want to talk because the money is weird. I mean, everyone in America relates right now, so you figure that'd be 20 fucking podcasts and therapy shows already. Nope, they ain't do that. They ain't play that card either. They just want to pretend like they didn't used to like be entertainers and shit. Like, nah, I didn't. I haven't made music in 20 years. Like, the fuck you talking about? You were just. I can scroll down just 2 seconds and you were just in the studio with Kalani or something. Stop fucking playing with me. Don't play with me. But no, nothing. Nothing. Nothing from the bottom either. Like no like phenomenal breakout artist or producer that kind of took advantage of this nothing ass time, climbed to the top of, attention wave. Nothing. Nothing even fucking close to that. Which is very unusual too. Fuck the mainstream. Where's the people cooking that should be mainstream? And you don't have that kind of context or that polarity to even fish that out at the moment. It's kind of weird how all of that is missing. The ability to do that is missing, is what I'm saying. It's like we wouldn't care anyway. Like, what the fuck is that? Where do we get that fucking attitude from? That's weird. Or we could just be old, like they said. Maybe the kids are having a fucking time in their lives. Are the kids enjoying that shit? I don't know. Maybe we got out aged our market completely all at once. I haven't heard Jack Harlow since him and Bryson remixed Static Major song "Love Is Drill." Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a minute. I remember Roy Woods, that "Big Up Yourself" song, but I said, okay. So the good Roy Woods song is called "Drama" featuring Drake. Got it. Do you think Post Malone changed after Kalani? I don't know their history. Don't get me to lying. Don't get me to lying. I know a good 3 or 4 Post Malone verses though. Like I knew he existed. Like Post Malone was making music. He had that song with Big Sean. Better Now. White Iverson. We was outside. Celebration, like with fucking Migos. Like I was there. Metro Boomin was there too. I was there. I was there for the Post Malone thing. But before Kalani, I don't know, man. I knew he was in a movie with Mark Wahlberg. I was like, oh, he made it. That was a good bad movie too. That was a good bad movie. That was like one of them B-list movies with a famous guy. Like them shits that 50 Cent used to do with Lionsgate. That same formula. Mark Wahlberg got out of jail, a cop getting out of jail, and Post Malone stabbed him in jail or some shit. Weird. Very random. But I was like, okay. They're trying to bring that 90s grit back with Post Malone in the first scene. That's weird. But yeah, he made it. Congratulations. Shout out to KJ, brother. Let's go to peace. Peace to you, brother. Nope. Everything Mr. Now says, nope. They trying to push the dude named EJ Jones. He can sing. Soulful raspy. But they trying to give him the NBA YoungBoy outfit. Oh, they trying to do the NBA 2K My Player outfits. I know. Them boys dress like that because of 2K. That's like white girl urban fashion sensibilities in GUI made by nerds with pronouns in their bio at 2K. That's just me though. That's just me just be knowing people. It's like even if they have a talent, they carry it around like a Labubu secondary accessory to the actual IG profile and image. That's deep. That's the newer kids though. That's the younger people. That could be it too. That the younger generation isn't serious about those things. Thus, there's no energy, attention flow into those things. So then you ask the logical question, like, well, if there ain't enough people paying attention to the way things were, what are they paying attention to instead? I haven't got that answer either. Even that doll, that little demon doll, what they say, he lost $15 billion already? Like, the bitch just came out. This shit just came out. How the fuck? It got hot for like 1 month in the summer. They're selling at the goddamn liquor store for $20 a pop. And then this motherfucker, boo-hoo, lost $15 billion already. Like, how many did he try to build in advance? So he thought he was gonna go crazy until Christmas? Oh, he thought he had a fucking He thought he had a moment. He thought this shit was 1999 and he was about to have like those little Beanie Baby. He thought he was gonna have a Beanie Baby run on the Hispanics and Latinos. Like, nah, that's nope. That's not how none of this happens. Actually, that has never happened in the last 20 years. Actually, but it's crazy that it's over that fast, faster than silly bands and fidget spinners. Damn, that shit was a trend. Like real life, that was an internet trend for real. That shit lasted for 6 weeks. That shit lasted for 6 weeks, boy. For real. That shit came through and went. It's not even at that store no more. That's why this shit funny to me. They couldn't even sell the last 3, bro. That's crazy. There's no narrative. There's no cooler thing attached to it. There's no anchor to anything. It's just random shit. Fake. Fake viral shit. Fake virality or paid attention ruined real life inventions. It's quite interesting. I don't think people realize how much of the realness of the internet is fake. It's always lights, camera, action. For people who are not actors. Now imagine that shit. You're just fools. Turn that shit to a circus. Which, if it was World Star Hip Hop, we wouldn't have noticed. But it's the whole fucking internet is World Star Hip Hop now. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I'll be the first one to say it. I don't think World Star Hip Hop was supposed to go mainstream. Nope. Even the goddamn streamers are like World Star Hip Hop streamers. They're not like those avatars, those personalities that people gravitate to. They gravitate towards the novelty of it. Like, oh, what's this character? And now it's kind of normal. So then it's like, well, how do you outdo that? I saw a silly stat. This shit was silly as hell. I was like, why are they counting this? They said less kids this year. I don't know who ran the poll. Pause. But they said there's less kids identifying as queer, transgender, and all the other pronouns. And they said that shit like it was an emergency, right? Like the headline came across like something's wrong. Like kids are no longer cosplaying as infinite genders. And then they said it's kind of like a trend or a fad that just faded away. I was like, what the Gestapo? Nigga, that's what I was telling you before. Now, imagine if it were. Who the fuck paid for that shit? Like, who's the adult in the room that said, yo, I want to put millions into propaganda to make these kids act gay as fuck for a few years? Like, you know, for no good reason. Because no actual end game. It's just a fad now. Like, they said that shit like it was fidget spinners, bro. Like, nah, fam. Y'all's on our head and every algorithm about this silly shit. Like, this dude gross with hairy ass legs at a GameStop trying to enforce fucking pronouns. Like, nigga bitch, go home. But don't talk to me. The fuck? We don't even got time for that shit. Grown ass men? No, we don't. No one do, actually. But they push that issue. They push that shit in school. Right before they defunded them bitches. That's crazy. Again, they funding for that. Like, think about that. Like, they can't fund the gay shit no more, and now they broke. Like, come on. Let's remember the time. You telling me, because they're not DEI funding that shit is fading out naturally. Can you fucking imagine? Wow, like, mind control on children works. What the fuck? So it's waning, but now they're in a financial constraint. And the only thing that's before and after is the finances that was financing that bullshit. You tell me that's all school had left for the past 20 years? Like, we have no more science projects. We have no tech, AI, coding things we can do for the kids for the next 10 years. We're just gonna, we're gonna go real APAC with this shit and let everyone know, like, you can identify whatever you want. The fuck? All right, mission complete. Now what? Damn. I don't even think I want to teach anymore. I think I want to be a nurse. Nah, that shit seems stressful. But they make some cool TikToks. Like, the fuck, where are we? This isn't a fucking bizarro universe, boy. Don't tell me everything bankrupt because the gay funds ran out. Like, what were they doing, bro? That's how the system worked the whole time. Like, as long as you can budget an agenda for the kids, your school will have funding. But if you don't have like some alternate third party throwing money into the system, it's dead. What the fuck were you doing with the money? You weren't paying the goddamn teachers, bitch. So where was the extra money going? And no, it wasn't for materials. I know it wasn't for materials and new books. I know it wasn't that. Oh, them laptops tough. You didn't get the deal, the bulk deal from Apple. What was Tim Cook missed opportunity with his ass, right? Like, nah, y'all cap, y'all cap, y'all cap as fuck. Don't tell me Israel behind all the media for real. Like, no, nobody non-Israel is ready to like, yo, I'll open up my own studio, my own radio, my own television. Like, nobody. Just Magic Johnson and them niggas. The niggas from BET, they're the only niggas that have that great idea. Like, that shit was just all like autonomous. Like, as long as the Jewish lobby is investing in propaganda, like, we'll have the 90s. But as soon as, like, you know, shit get weird over there, man, you know. Let's think about that. How did Israel lose control? Imagine being bankrolled by everyone you extorting, and you ain't got to do shit but just be there. And you're there, you know, in the neighborhood, up to no good, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, like, your market crashed. Like, they stock market as, like, they need Florida to buy their bonds. Unsecured, by the way. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it seems kind of serious. Like, there's no guarantees. All right, no problem. How did they get in that position? Wasn't this their idea? Like, they've been full of good ideas, right? I think they were, right? You seen the last Action Hero? I mean, they had some. I mean, that was kind of Weinstein. I get it. You got him out the paint. He ain't no proteges. All that casting couch and no wisdom shared. That's crazy. That's crazy. He did a lot to share nothing. That's kind of selfish. But he gave us next Friday, so you gotta take the good with the bad. But nothing since. That's crazy. It's like doom, 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 doom. It's like all the doors closed. And then you think about what the power source is financially, or the lobby behind that, that's crazy. If that's just all Israel, is it real? That is just all their play money or ideas, because it's not really money. You know what I'm talking about. Now they ain't got none. They're playing Tetris and Pong at the top of the towers. Like, they up there with Bruce Wayne and shit. The nigga from Gargoyles, David, like, they up there with them playing some market game now. Like, they're not even in the sociology aspect of the funding and the agenda, is what I'm noticing. There is no social manifested propaganda or the things that, like, COINTELPRO and MKUltra. They're saying they're defunding these things. Like, they can't afford it, which is awesome, I think. But it's so quiet without it. And you go, wait a minute. That's weird. So without it, it's quiet. But then it's not like the type of quiet, it's like, oh, I was waiting for this moment, now A, B, and C can happen. Now it's kind of just like nothing happens. That's weird. And then you have the other phenomenons that's like that. There's another one that's similar, that you would think these conditions would mean more of something. Liberty, freedom, you know, expression, all the cool stuff. Happiness, you know, all the things the game has been missing. I say, nah, I think everything is just going to, you know, wait for the ball to go back into the home court advantage. And it's like, nah, there ain't no people left either. That's impossible. That's impossible. They have no replacements in those things. Nobody practiced either. That's crazy. For real. That's alarming. That they all raised, I guess, a new generation of people who didn't take skill-based sociology, I guess, serious. It's like, all you're left with on rapmusic.com is the trolls. And that's not a good experience. It's not funny either. Like, we're left with, in real life, everything that's important is being ran by the trolls who have no attention. So it's kind of like, all right, your turn to shine, buddy. Now that you have our attention, what would you like to say to us? Is it like dot, 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 dot? They got social anxiety. They done defunded all of their competition out the fuck the way. They done disenfranchised everybody else from giving a fuck and fuck fair business practices. But now that the game is exactly where they wanted it seems, by design or whatever the fuck that means. Now they're like, that's all, folks. Like, what? What? That ain't no way that's it. Don't tell me that's it, boy. Don't tell me that's it. Them checks better be by ones. No Social Security checks, no Section 8, no food stamps. Shit about, wait, run that back. What are you talking about? Killing babies is bad public relations. I know, but that's like military government level. I'm talking about Hollywood level. It don't make sense. Yet they're letting trans women play in women's soccer here in Denmark. Oh, that is ridiculous. The head of education funds were all base payments. Cyper cooked. They made extortion mainstream of everybody compromised and no one's compromised. There you go. What the public gonna think when they see your freak off tapes because they didn't pay us, huh? The public freakier than us and Nathan. The public would not care about the hidden Beyonce tape as much as they think they do. They holding on to that shit like it's a retirement plan. That shit gonna be worth 3 Bitcoins. Tell them to stop playing with me. Government shutdown is not like the past before. Tell me more, DJ Georgie Poetry. I'm out the loop. Only thing I heard that sounded like what you just typed was the federal government is asking the states not to pay something, right? Is that what you're talking about? That the federal government requested on the state level, that the state level doesn't make payments on one of those programs starting November. Is that what you're referring to? I think that's the headline. I'm trying to recall it. I think it was like that, yeah. I was like, but how long do they think the government gonna be shut down? So like, I didn't get it. I was like, the government's supposed to be shut down until November 1st? So they going for what, a 3-week government shut? You going for a month government shutdown? Like, what they, like, cause that's the root issue, right? Like, how long is the government gonna stay shut down? Them closing down those programs and then the government opens up the next day and then back pays it is like nothing but timing inconvenience. But those precautions sound like the government want to stay down in November too. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, is that where we're going with this? Train a whole army, then close the military branch the year of deployment. Quite literally. Quite literally. Social scientists, those who are the government, the mind controllers, they just kind of said like, we investing in something new these days, y'all. Y'all don't know about these fucking data centers and quantum computers, boy. That shit gonna take the world by storm. We're gonna make so much money. We'll get to y'all eventually when it's ready. And then they come back outside and like nobody's alive. They're like, yo man, but at least he'll drive us to Denny's. And, like, you go to Denny's and like no one's inside. You're like, yeah. Yo, where the pancakes at? We send the robot to the store real quick. The robots don't have the Denny's or the Waffle House formulas though. 3, and I'm the 33rd like here. Gratitude. Kingland Wells in the building. 22 for 33. What in the Scottie Pippen's knees is going on with you, Europa? 2 pigeons. Yeah. I don't know what happened, Georgie Porgy. I don't know how long they think they can afford to keep the government. Because now government close is unanimous with like, you're not getting benefits. It's not even like what they're closed for or what are the new ideas about the $1 trillion difference in their argument. Like none of that, no progress in like, all right, we're gonna move the money here and there. So now we're gonna bail out Argentina farmers and not ours. We're gonna cause insurance to go up really high, but California as a state can sell insulin at least when they take the aspartame out of all the juices. And then now we talking about goddamn Section 8 and SNAP benefits ain't what they used to be. Oh, you talking about them big girls about to start getting skinny. Yeah, it'll take about 2 years. They got plenty of calories. It'll last about 2 years. They got like 2 years worth of hibernation. So this might be the last time you see, man, my brothers like the BBWs, man. Be ready for the inevitable, man. We might become a BBW-less society at this rate. If you understand anything about math and science and cheesesteaks. They ain't going on dates no more either, man. So, you know, no snap, no benefits, no dates. Heaven sent. Damn. That's one way to solve America's obesity. Stop giving away food. They're crazy. They're really wild. Their compensation tactics is wild. They're gonna make it miserable so people have to pair up too. They're not slick. I get how this game works. It squeezes and then they expect people to draw closer together. And then that drawing closer together in poverty, you develop some type of value set, and then when the government gives you cool trinkets again, you send your kids right back on in. Like I get it. We studied that. I get it. That's novelty. That will never happen here. They ain't got nothing for it. So it's like a half-ass idea with half the damn ingredients on top of it. Like, yeah, we could make that right now, but we don't have no fucking margarine or butter, bitch. You don't use fucking olive oil? Nah, you bugging. I'm on a recession fast shit. Haru says, peace to Kingdom Well. Watching the lovely down south sunset. Oh, it's already sunsetting? Jesus Christ, man. Every time y'all say that in y'all region, I look outside, I'm like, yo, it's almost over. I got 2 more good hours left before this shit is dark. Yeah, shit changing fast. Shit's recession fast, changing fast. That's wild, though. All the things are taken away, so. Taking away without saying when it's going to come back or having a narrative is what's weird. Like, the people who are fake concerned about it for a living, you know, your news people, your interviewer people, they don't even ask linear or logical questions about nothing going on either. It's like they move topic to topic, literally like social media. It's so weird. Like, you're not going to be able to say exactly what happened this year using any references. You can ask people now, like, what do you remember significantly about 2025 without, like, describing feelings? Like, what do you think? Oh, that's funny, Neville Goddard. They put a ladder right there. That's crazy. I just almost didn't notice that ladder on Neville Goddard. I see a ladder over there every day, so there's a new one that just appeared. That's crazy. 24 hours. I did that shit randomly yesterday just to see if it was and the ladder appeared in the backyard. Oh, that's crazy. On Neville Goddard, that's crazy. What are you talking about? My phone's always on top. Damn. 3 Ninja putting prices on my head. Get your refund, Type Beat Squad. What up, writers? 3 Ninjas put price on your head? That is funny. Oh man, shout out to them. 3 Ninjas kick back. Holla at them boys. Did they find like the mask like Jim Carrey at the ocean or something? They turn into like samurais. They turn into cons real quick. If they put a price on your head, you fucked up, man. You done eat all the Twinkies and messed up the clubhouse. I saw skateboarders say, kids today don't even know what a skate shop is. I was like, nah. I barely know what a skate shop is, but I've been to skate shops. They said the kids don't even go to skate shops. That skateboard I always talk about, that's the funniest thing about life. Couldn't make it up if you wanted to. I wanted a real skateboard and not a Walmart skateboard, so I ended up manifesting an Element Featherlight. You know who fucking skateboards is at Walmart now? They sell fucking Element fully assembled skateboards at fucking Walmart. What? Them kids don't even know what the fuck that means. They don't even have no idea. Like, that was like Martin Luther King level dream. Like, I had a dream that the real skateboards would be at fucking Walmart because everyone ain't got a skate shop. Now nobody go to skate shops, and the fucking skateboards that I wanted are in fucking Walmart. Can't make this shit up. It's just not fair. They do things at the wrong fucking time every time. If they would have just done that shit, I don't know, goddamn, 20 years ago. If they would have just did that 20 years ago, man. So we talking about skateboarder recession. That's a whole different subgenre. Mm-hmm. When nothing was going on, we had skateboards and bikes, rollerblades, but skateboards. Before Tony Hawk came out. Then Tony Hawk came out, and more people got skateboards. It was a scene for like 1 or 2 years for me. Then the little kids under me, they were just skateboarding already. It wasn't even fair no more. So, you know, I took myself out the game. But a recession like that, where like no one goes to skate shops, wow. So it's not just hip hop. It's not just like because it's black or something. Nah, somehow, some way, this generation does not exist in real life. And it's weird because they have parents that are our age or older usually. Some may be younger than me. Some could be even 10 years younger than me by now to have kids that are old enough to be outside. So, yeah, they're not. So then the problem isn't the kids, per se. I don't know. It's their parents' reliance on technology and being the first generation of parents not to see the long-term effect of technology on a kid from start to finish, rather than kids who were born in the 90s before it was big and then they get into technology. It's a difference. So you have all these kids growing up on their tablets basically, and Zoom because of the pandemic. No real life experience, no calf muscles. So thus no desire to do none of those things that require you to be outside actually. I find that to be interesting. They watch streamers sleep. They watch streamers stream from inside a house, you know? They're not conscious of being entertained or having fun or being social outside of a microphone or a phone or black crystal or in some random house somewhere. They took kickback to the internet, quite literally. Mm-hmm. Everything's becoming niche again, but in a corny way. Like meeting the people who drew comic books in the 70s. Like, that's awesome, but it's like, come on. I don't even know what comic books those are. Don't play with me. Were you on X-Men 96, boy? No. Oh, man. Oh, you did the original Wolverine. Tough. I didn't like that one. I like Weapon X. That's cool. Yeah. It's like, oh, shit. Y'all used to make music? Y'all used to skateboard and make music in real life? My AI does that. Like, what the fuck? Where are we? We done skip Terminator, Judge Dredd. We done skip some of those movies too. Y'all be thinking that we waiting for the bad part of the movie to happen. Nah, we got to the end of Idiocracy without why Idiocracy collapsed, bro. Nah, we getting to the end of these movies. No floating cars, no missiles, no badasses with freezer weapons. Nah, just dystopian social post-war, fresh out of the fucking vaulted cities. Like that's where we're at. The way this shit sound. Like a Tower of Babel, an invisible Tower of Babel, boy. I'm telling you, man, this shit don't make no sense. Y'all know it don't. Y'all know it don't make sense. It don't add up across the board. And like suddenly though, you feel me? Like no signs, no slowdowns, no waving the flag of the people in any of these things. That's the missing fucking ingredient. No one's like, hey, the fuck? Slow down. Like nobody ringing alarms either. Just like vibing. Like, where are they today? Like, Hollywood True Stories. Where are they now? Like, nowhere. Ray J at Kai Cenat House with Kevin Hart. Like, he can't do, like, another Real Husbands of Hollywood right there? Like, right there. They can't do that shit with a Black Magic Cinema. They can rent them shits. Don't mess with me. Nah, AI edit half the damn video for you. It don't take that long. Tell them to cut it out, man. We gonna live stream for donations. Which is a cool thing, you know, if you're like Kanye West during New Orleans, but not every damn weekend. No Hollywood, no rich nigga shit. What, bro? Where's the rich nigga shit at? I need to know. These women want us to have 10 side hustles so we can live this lifestyle. All right, show me. What we gonna do? You get how many million? Do what? What we gonna do? We gonna go on Twitch? We gonna create it. Listen, I already got a channel if you need one. Don't tell me we need millions of dollars to be streamers. Atmosphere 3 level skateboards. Come on now. The USA payout 3. Just retards. Then none of the alpha types wanting more validation for the same shit they've been doing. King Well says extra regular mids. Word life. Mr. Now says it is crazy. They all lost their money on every side hustle. Even if they had it, though, is what I'm saying. I know people lost money and all kind of weird shit happened with the investments in NFTs and stuff. But no. There's always a portion of people who didn't do that. Where the fuck are they now? What are the rich niggas doing with their life? I mean, it's like they all seem like they're drug addicts. That's sad. The ones that we see. So where the others? Come on now. That wasn't all we had. We didn't just have the same 12 people, did we? Mr. Beast, Aiden Ross, 3 other people, Myron, 4 more people, Kevin Sam was like, there's always like 12 people tops anyway that you would see. Don't tell me that's all the people. Ty Lopez caught up in the Matrix right now, but you know, they still try and cut his words of wisdom into clips, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, I want to watch it, but I'm just saying. I mean, all of them for real. They were rich. They all got siphoned into dead ends while being in media saying they on the way up. Oh, you're saying all of them got jugged while doing that false positive affirmation talk in their interviews. You're saying, nah, they all fell for the same thing. They all ended up in the same string. They all were all in the same Illuminati phone calls with Carlin. I got it. And that didn't pan out for enough of them. And that brought the water down. Yeah. So then, like, the cool people with the opportunities, because they got the money for opportunities, they ain't got the money for opportunities, so they ain't the cool people no more. Tough. It'll turn on you. Life will turn on you fast. So the people in your life will turn on you fast if they just love you because what you can do for them. So I can see that. No one told them to slow down. Nothing. Just all at once. Ain't nobody got shit to say. That's crazy. With a big leg 304 getting ready to eat some pig in a pot, drinking Absolute, listening to the blues. King Will said he with a big leg 304. I don't know what's going on, but that's hilarious. If they were still investing in rich lifestyle stuff, that's not going on anymore. Tech was their biggest bet as well. Then they got the crypto whispered in their ears. Oh yeah, investors. They only invest in the trends. I got you. So their last straw was AI. And the AI doesn't make money, so it's like they're gonna be waiting for their profits to return, which won't happen. In the meantime, waiting for that investment to come back, their main coins investment are up and down like this. That's crazy. I don't know. Should listen to James Brown, man. Bury $1 million in your backyard. Stop playing. Now gold's through the roof because it's a good idea suddenly. I don't know, man. I don't want to trade no gold bricks for Campbell's soup, bro. And even their farms are down. You talking about the bot farms? While their real estate is all on sale with no one alive to buy it. Yo, that was sad. That's very colorful sentiment you shared there. I don't know what the problem is, Mr. Now. I hope you're incorrect about that because I know Florida is the #1 indicator for the bigger picture when it comes to the housing market generally. And they are indeed having a hard time moving or selling condos that are usually placeholders for money for a lot of rich people, but they can't move them. You know, no other yuppie is filling in to take over in mass. So that means there's not enough others who haven't already played that game or that hustle who are interested, who can afford it, or sadly present to even play that game anymore. So that poses a whole new problem that no one in this system of this generation anticipated. You diversified your portfolio expecting value, but the value doesn't come by itself. The value has to mean that there's other people who can afford that on a come up in other areas, usually newer, right? Like you buy it for $1 million, then 10 years go by, now it's $5 million. That means the next people buying have that much money. or they're at that level, you know what I'm saying? They're at that level where they would buy that property, or that level where they would buy that business. You're expecting them to come behind you and then fork up extra. But that don't work if no one's coming behind you with extra. They might have the same or less, actually. And they're like, nah, I can't afford to even do that in my lifestyle. So they're going to invest in smaller or other things altogether. The ones on the come up. So yeah, they won't even know about that hustle. So a lot of the old hustle trails, the old hustle pyramid is dying. Yes. They fucking took it away with the Diddy party. That was Mr. Miami right there, man. Yeah, I'll get you a fake address at a condo to hide your money in. Tax reasons. There's all kinds of cool shit they can do. But the fact that there's less people playing that game is what's alarming. I hope that ain't it. That you body that many of your investor class of humans? Damn. Like proportion wise? Like when you think of like 100,000 people or 400,000 people going away, you don't think that like that's a cluster of them. Oh my God, that's crazy. It could be. It absolutely could be. I don't think COVID checks your bank account before it takes you, so it's quite possible we did lose a lot of upper middle class bankers, mini bankers. And if so, man, wow. And then the bank discharging the debt or playing the game they play with what's left never comes back to us, so it's not increasing anything either. It's displaced. So each time a rich person dies, then so everything freezes up. That's crazy. Power source, yep, motion. Wow, 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 wow. With all these new hurricanes forming too. That's weird. It's changing the weather. Death is changing the weather. Wow. That's about so good. A star explodes. Yeah, same story. Ducking and dodging, ducking and dodging. 606, of course. I can't say I always have something to do. TBFB says cook. They bought into population numbers that were given by their news sources. They did a 5% of a 5% of a fake projection. It also doesn't work if the new migrants already got housing deals from different people to stay in places that were not in the main investment pond. The pills, positivity, and manifestations, no one let them know they lost. I just don't know how, man. I'm trying to pinpoint what happened. Like, when did that happen? Like, at what event, what month, who, what, when, like, when? When did it hit everybody like that? When it was like what did it? It can't be a headline about the president. We've been getting them headlines my whole life, so I never seen everything just like, oh shit, it's serious. What the fuck y'all thought it was? Like, hold on. If y'all thought it was something else, what changed? If y'all thought it wasn't serious before, what changed? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit don't frustrate the fuck out of me. We ain't gonna get no fucking answer from the people. Ain't no one gonna be able to answer that question, bro. Don't even worry about it. It's that strange, though. I just want to highlight that there is no narrative for any of us. Recession doesn't do that. It's not like, it's like the brother said earlier, it's not like, this ain't that. This ain't like 100 years ago, what those circumstances were at all. Our awareness is different. Our communication is instant, too. So you don't have to wait for the newspaper to tell you something happened in New York. You just go outside now, and it's like, even what I'm saying, these conversations, it's not happening outside. It's not happening to any other people I run into either. But they're all the same. They're all like, how do I explain it? Like that. Like, people are just like, shrug your shoulders, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go up to the boulevard. Or you walk past a tweaker even. The tweakers are chilling, like, in energy, like sad, not sad, but like they tired of tweaking. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, I'm on my route today, but whatever. You know, just head down type shit. Like, a lot of people walking with their head down on drugs. Don't miss it. When drugs that make you feel happy. Don't miss that. Please don't miss that. So they're walking around with their head down. Whatever they're high on. Nah, that ain't why you do drugs. That not game over. Something wrong. They putting fucking sugar pills in their goddamn meth. They giving them placebo crystals, boy. That is crazy. They smoking rose quartz the way they acting. And not like, out of control either. Not even scary or nothing. I don't feel like darkness, like demon. I don't even feel like they don't have enough energy to play that game. Just mad and pissy, man. It's crazy. Mr. Now says, still working on how, but I can bet on triple agents. The Japan pretending to be Chinese investors moving everything around. All that land China bought was Japan because it already had the U.S. bonds. China is the latex glove of other countries to avoid leaving fingerprints. And remember, half of those government rulers relied on DMT jesters to do stuff through their witch partners. We don't even look. That's some Fight Club shit right there. But yeah, the psychonauts that got rich through divination. I can see it. I can also see that not working. Scary. Where's the documentary on that shit, Vice? The fuck y'all waiting for? In the proportion that nothing is going on is the same proportion in which I need to know what the fuck is going on. Ain't that a bitch? Nothing seemingly is going on, but it put my spider senses out like, nah, something's going on. Something else did this. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Just like I find hawk feathers. I'm gonna find it, man. I'm gonna find out what the fuck did they do to people, man? It's such a beautiful day too. It ain't even, it don't even feel like nothing's like wrong. It just feels off. Like something is missing more than anything. It just feels like an emptiness. It feels empty. It feels like it's missing something. Yeah. Project 25 unraveled. DMT Smurfs. That's crazy. All of them are cut out. The Alaska is flooded too now. Yeah. Rare natural event, allegedly, with HARP right there. HARP can block everything off the East Coast, but it couldn't help out Alaska. Can you fucking imagine it with it right there? I fucking imagine that. Yeah, the weather manipulation station capital of the Northeast or Northwest. Like, nah, we ain't gonna stop this one. What the fuck? What the fuck was Putin and Trump talking about out there? Yep. A whole bunch of storms forming down South America too. But even when shit like that happens, it's like, just another flood. I follow that one channel on Instagram. There's a flood every fucking day, boy. Them cities look like they playing with the Ninja Turtles every fucking day in Italy and Spain, everywhere. I'm like, this ain't no way this is common. I ain't got one weather person, Neil deGrasse Tyson, no meteorologist going, something's fucking wrong. I went to college way too long. Something's fucking wrong. How is all this shit flooding from the bottom? What is this, the Bible? I don't know. Cooked. TVFB says just left AZ's Rich Mall. The place was full of people, but it was dead quiet. At 4 p.m. on a Friday and no energy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the energy's missing, right? Like there's people walking and driving and doing things, but it's low vibration. It's almost like their Shinigami just left, and all they had left was a normal notepad. Oh, damn, Death Note reference for the win. Everybody stays quiet before the storm, but forget the quiet after the storm. Yeah. I feel like this is quiet after the storm. quite literally. I think the storm was 2025. All the weird shit that just kept happening. Probably overwhelmed most people to keep track of. So I get that. There's too much other shit going on in the personal stuff. But all that's a side effect, though. How people chose to act this year, unlike any other year prior to it, is definitely a culmination of something else. On top of that, being a catalyst for change. It affected us, those who were on the other side of those particular storylines, but I'm happy that it was inevitable and I inevitably started the process to get to the other side of it, right? So I'm further ahead than I would have been if that had those things did not play out that way this particular fucking year. This year, in fact, like this is the best time for shit to go left because the whole year went left. So it's like negative times negative equal positive or something, and they fucking energy math. But man, that don't make sense. The intensity of my personal year don't match the vibe in the air either. It's like, okay, things are starting to calm down for me. All right, I think I know where I'm going next, Lord willing. Nah, now the world different. What? How can you be a day late and a dollar short when you were like mad days early? Nah, boy, nah. There's at least got to be a midget jumping out the cake or something, boy. Nah, it can't just transition back into like back into the mainstream of energy. And like, all right, this is where we are now. Nah, no. Someone's got to answer these questions one day. They don't leave it up to ChatGPT. That bitch done missed everything. Haru says, now I remember that Giancarlo song because the Fergie song just came to my head. That's hilarious. Yep. First class. This one now says it was the finals, graduations of something. Laughing my ass off, Project X Style. I think I watched that bootleg though. That's probably the last bootleg movie I watched actually. On a DVD, on a PlayStation 3. I think it is. And now the 2,000 crypto players gone too. That is a lot. It's a lot of them, especially a lot of them were influencers too. There is a big chasm in their social media and their habits, their groupthink. Yep. That's a lot of people. That's like half of the high-rise owners remain. Yeah. Correct. Someone was saying that. I saw a sister talking about that. How she was making some catty comment about the rent prices of those mid-rises and stuff. And she was saying how where she lives, there's like hardly no one in them. I think she was trying to figure out the math problem, but she didn't take it that way. I was like, yeah. You have these apartment buildings with hundreds of units, and most of them are empty. At the same time, you have a homelessness problem. Very good GDP budgeting right there, man. Investments through the roof. That has to be alarming, though, to have so-called luxury apartments on the same block as a homeless encampment. Like just the poetry of it. And you said, like you said, and that all happened in one day. I still can't believe that. I still can't believe 2,000 people were pushed to the edge like that, all in 24 hours. Like all at once. Who knows? First class. Shout out to brother Netter-L again. Kingdom Well, Mr. Now. Who else was it? Harut. Hey, TBFB. So you went to Arizona's Rich Mall. That's what Charlotte felt like, but it made sense. It was still during the pandemic. I haven't been into a mall out here yet. I drove past them though, and I don't see a lot of anything. It's weird to be in this city and it's like, everything's fine. There's plenty of people out here. There was not. Don't lie to me. I saw all the videos before I came here, buddy. Don't lie to me. I know exactly where that street is now. No, ain't a lot of people here. They mean like there's a lot of people, like there's a city here. Yeah. It's a city. But it's not tourism. It's not that energy. Those people are not doing that, I should say. Time and place for everything, I guess. Place definitely quiet after a nuke. What was the nuke? When was it? Don't tell me the government shut down, marked the anniversary of. Yeah, we have no idea what the fuck's going on either. Peace. They going on one good last vacation, I guess, man, because shit. They trying to catch it before the vibes are completely gone. First class. They said they stopped the war in Gaza. I mean, shit. Don't tell me that was what's keeping the game going. More Israel shenanigans. Life without Israel shenanigans is just Zen. We're in our Zen era. That's crazy. This is the era Buddhists to start being born and shit, right? This is the Isaac Newton time to shine, nigga. You gotta sit under the tree doing math homework. Like, oh shit. I discovered raindrops from clouds. Like, god damn it, nigga. We starting back in the medieval. Government shut down in these times. It's like breakfast place ain't where clothes at to be. You ain't never been to the Waffle House. You know the type of the mall that has the Paul Russell Little Boo thing on repeat? Sure, I said facts. Nah, son. I'm not having it. They gotta explain. Somebody gotta explain what the fuck happened, boy. Nike can't sell Air Force Ones at $120 no more, man. What if they just brought them back to 80 real quick? What if they just brought them to 80 real quick? What if Nike just put them back to 80 real quick? We'll be back in the game. They bugging. They rather go out of business than adjust their prices. That's crazy. I thought I didn't understand business. I really don't understand business. The fuck? The best the mall had to offer was a smuggle vanilla Coke upon Navillian request. You can't even go to the mall to people watch for real. They be all the wrong people for real. Don't be no baddies at the food court, man. That's crazy. We almost had it good, man. Millennials, we almost had it. We had a good run, man. That shit lasted about 8 years. 1998 to 2005. Rest in peace, man. Shit. We started with Lauryn Hill, and we ended with fucking Chingy or Jeezy. Something happened. Some people like that era too. 2007 to 2011 or so. It was alright. Nothing to write home to mom about. $800 million house price for $1,000 back in the day cop. You say Nobu looking like Applebee's is crazy. Fabulous said he don't want to rap no more. It's crazier. All in the same year. I ain't got time for this shit. Yeah, but even like luxury houses or people buying expensive things, like to make all that money over time and be like, I want to buy this house. And it's like, I'm bored. You took 20 to 30 unboring years to move to a boring ass subdivision with 3 people in it. That's crazy. People just sitting there doing nothing, and then people look like they're barely surviving. Haru, you talking about in Denmark? Hold on. If you said that up the street, I'd be like, yeah. Nah, you said in Denmark people look like they're doing nothing, and other people are barely surviving, barely hanging on. Yet the luxury houses are looking like shit. Because they look old. They're only cool in the movies. And the movies are like 20 years old. Like, they ain't changed since. You said in the Denmark Mall is like that? Damn. I don't know anything, boy. So it's not American. All right, we didn't drop the ball completely by ourselves. But it's human-wide. It's society-wide. It's anyone who shares a similar society setup. The West, I guess. It's the Western model has ran out of gas. Okay. Still looking like Darnell Jones' crib and where I want to be. I don't remember that part. I know the video. I just see him standing at the damn window, waiting to waste this girl's time. Talking about he's sorry. The fuck? She took you back. You can just like the wrong girl's picture on Instagram and she won't take you back. But he had a lot to say, and she took him back. Nah, this ain't the same reality. I saw you like that one person's item on Twitter. Yeah, I did. Why did you like it? Because it was funny. I kind of like things that are funny. Check my likes out. It's a fucking riot. Well. Oh, you're stalking me in your free time. Don't turn it around. Pause, hold on. Why are you stalking me? Y'all ever had a stalker? What a time to be alive. Stalkers be acting like they having leverage and rationality. That stalker spirit thing is rational. Like, no, something fucking wrong with you. If you were following me that close, your ass should be laughing. You should send me more. What the fuck? You can go through the rest of the profile? TDFB says, hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number type of people. Now, the internet made the stalkers hide behind avatars. They don't have the same prototype as the glasses and the raincoat and the bushes. Now they just signed out going through your profile. It's kind of fucking weird. It's so quiet you can hear all these footsteps. Mr. Now says, thank God Italians aren't that tech savvy to have that many accounts and not enough pills to juggle and spy through all of them. You would think, man. You would fucking think these people wouldn't either, but you know how shit. You know how the game go. They all picked the right time to thought and bot, man. That was like the last window of opportunity for them. That little pandemic Tinder era. They finally got out their system. Now they back in their senses. Like, damn. I threw out all my happiness, thinking there'd be more on the other side of this. I should go to therapy. Nah, you should have went to therapy before you started. Actually, that's not how that works. Go to therapy because shit didn't work out. That's crazy. I'm going to therapy because my bad ideas manifested badly. I'll be back. Nah, Chief, that ain't how you do it. That's not what it's for. How the therapist doing out there? I know we had another resident said, yeah, the therapist said, boom, I think that was Jonathan, that most of the people are just tripping out about their cost of living adjustments, which makes sense. But for that to be a therapy trope across the board, that's very intense. Dell laptop stalking was different. That's crazy. It's the catfish era. Now they just call it Instagram filters. I ain't seen one girl I seen on the timeline in real life yet. It's like two different worlds for real. Maybe we black mirrored ourselves. They done decorated everything on the internet that it's more novel, more interesting than what it is in real life, too. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. They don't look the same in person. It'll throw you off, man. You look taller in the black crystal. Shogun L said, Target. Yeah, man. Shit don't hit the same. It don't. It's weird. You don't look like the moment of the picture, in fact, let alone the aesthetics. Something's off. They be fake smiling. I think that's what it is too. They don't be happy, but they be smiling in their pictures. That's very disoriented. Like, I took you as a happy person at least. I don't know about these filters, but you fake the happiness too. That's crazy. It's like every girl is doing it too. There's a subgenre of birthdays. And I notice all the girls go to these very nice looking. Oh, I gotta find out where these bitches live for real. Not for them though. For where the fuck they be going to eat. It'd be these weird. They all pick the same type of thing though. It'd be like a stone, like cobblestone, or like if you ever played Counter-Strike Cobble. They go to these cobblestone looking ass restaurants or coffee houses or whatever the fuck they are. You know, the shit with wooden tables and fireplaces and it's real quaint. Like white people go there and they look at you funny if you want to use the bathroom. Like one of them places. Then when you go outside, it's like, I can't even fucking explain it. It's like an estate kind of shit. Like a lot of girls go to something that's similar to that. Well, someone's taking a damn picture of them standing in the gravel next to the vines across the wall. But whoever the loser is taking their pictures. Besides, it's just them. And they look so fucking, like, even when you look in the restaurant in the back, because I pay attention to the environment. Like, there's no one sitting behind you. There's no, like, traffic of waiters, like 2 or 3 waiters. So it's not busy. It's just you in a quiet, quaint, European-looking place somewhere on the fucking West Coast. They over here. They in California. They somewhere over here. I know they are. And you can tell by how the sun hits different in those pictures. So, like, yeah, nah. They're not having a good time doing that. For real. Shit's weird. Because what's higher than that? Lifestyle-wise. Like, if that's not fun to them, if that's just an average experience and they feel very average, you can tell in the picture though. Then what can you do? You can't do nothing with that. If that is hyper novelty, I don't want none of it, boy. I don't want to be that damn disappointed. Nah. Nah, man. I'm gonna give me a 1998 Acura or something. Nah. Save the Lambo for a different timeline, boy, because I'm telling you, you pull up a Lambo to some place like that by yourself at sunset, there's like one waiter there from 1944, like, these hamburgers don't even taste that good. Not for those $72, they don't. But hey, you get to use the hashtag and says you did it, man. That's crazy. That lifestyle is crazy. Happy birthday to me. Nah, that doesn't seem like a happy birthday, man. Where your family at? Where your friends at? The real ones. Or the fake ones, shit. Where the coworkers at? Just you? Yeah, something ain't happening. The math ain't mathing. 3 looking sad in their birthday pictures, 1,000%. Yeah, man. Medium rare burgers, yeah, man. They can't stand the craft beer torture camps. Shogun L says, yes, that internet filter. The porn was never meant to be consumed through a vending machine. That's why Japan is an isolated case. What? And the new Lambos got an Apple dashboard that keeps asking you to sign in with Apple Radio and showing you the meters. They know how to ruin everything. YJ says, people try to fill the void with materialism and aesthetics instead of just being real with themselves and being authentic. But that's always been the case. No. Yes, that's always been the case. We've always had the derangement of borderline personality disorders. No. What I'm saying is, the element of realness, the element of energy is missing from all of it. All of them. Who's seen the fucking podcast with, I'm just seeing the clips. I'm not watching the whole fucking podcast, so don't be talking about nothing. But Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce, for instance. Like, Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett got a Twitch or some shit they're doing. And you get to see them as old heads cracking on each other and being silly shenanigans. But then when you really think about it, like, Paul Pierce is like 50, acting like he in college, which is fine. You ain't gotta grow up. He played the NBA his whole life. I get it. And then Kevin Garnett's like trying to be serious and wear glasses and stuff. And it's like, what are you talking about? Remember that time you ate my onion rings? Like, nah, I got too much money to be talking about who ate the onion rings, bro. You can buy the onion and the rings. Like, I don't know why this ain't, nah. That's not what your Boston Celtics do. That's not a Celtic move. They have nothing to talk about, but they also have nothing else to do or invest in. That's my problem. Like that's all they can do. Speaking of acting like college, Drake was just greenlit for Europa season 3. I keep forgetting he behind that show. I watched a few episodes of that first season. I didn't like the vibe it gave me, so I was like, nah, y'all good on that. 35-year-olds in that show by the time they're 35-year-olds in that show by the time it actually comes out. Euphoria. This is about a drug addict, right? That's crazy. That's exactly what you need kids that age to see. To be just like Zendaya. Y'all goofy as hell. Y'all supposed to use the girl from Precious if you want to sell that message. You don't use Zendaya for that messaging. It's not going to go the way you think it is. Shit. I'll be open to hearing Drake do another hit. Shout out to Golden Child. What's good, bro? What's up, man? We out here. We in these streets, man. I'm trying to figure out the tempo, man. What's going on outside, Golden Child? Where you at? People being weirder than usual, man. The energy, the vibe, something's going on. What's it out on your Pokédex? Because I can't call it, man. I've been trying to call this shit all year. It just keeps getting weirder. It's more still, more peaceful, but it's not like I don't feel danger. I just feel like sadness, but like melancholy, like bittersweet, not sad, like something bad happened to my dog or my cat or something, but like something's missing or something's gone, like that type of sadness. Like you'll get over it, but shit. Pills and Dale with the ladyboy love interest as the main plot is crazy. I just, like I said, above my pay grade, Mr. Mel. I can only watch like 4 episodes, I think. I fucked around and watched the Outer Banks longer than that shit. I watched like 2 seasons of Outer Banks, actually. It was like Drake Uncharted, but with white people. That's funny because it's all white people. No, it's like Drake Uncharted, the TV show, but not really. But kind of same premise. But I got one black kid in there. It's kind of cliche, but I get it. It's fucking Outer Banks. Should have had me out there. I love the fucking Outer Banks. Damn, that was the last newest show I watched. Castlevania, Outer Banks. I finally watched Insecure too. That was interesting. It's like the thought manual to online dating. It was good though. It was a good show. It's a good reprobate time. Mm-hmm. Golden Child, man. Tell me what's going on. Give me the field report, man. Law of attraction or something. Where's the fire at, man? Where's the light at? Where's the attention flows, energy goes at, man? How's everyone's family dynamics? Are you more or less in communication with family members prior to the pandemic to now? I mean, like this year especially. People all just been in their own corners. Decentralized attention flow, squad. We know what that word means. We just don't know if it's system-wide yet. I wish I knew how to find out. I wish I had a better language model for the question too. I get better answers if maybe people just not thinking about it too. I forget that people can be distracted by that sentiment and not even consider like, oh, that's what that is. I ain't even think about it like that yet. All right. Never too late to get started, because what the fuck, part 3. Harut says in the last 5 years, it's been less. Mr. Now says, it's a little less communication besides my mom, but better when it happens. Got it. Yeah. I remember when extended family call to check in and go through the list of things going on, and then they always break out to a memory of back in the day. Like, do you remember that joint memory from fucking 20, 30 years ago? And the further you get away from that, and the more often you have that sentiment or phone call, the less you have to talk about after that, which is the weirdest thing of it all. Like, you realize how far back those memories are buried between people, and there's no other new memory to replace it either, which is crazy. Just the phone call, just to check in. Even if you see them for a day, or you're on a road trip and you stop by and see them for that moment, those moments aren't like memory markers. Like something happened to talk about again in the future. Like, oh yeah, I remember that one time I stopped by when I was going to whatever fuck and went to Atlantic City. Like something else takes the memory from the people. The overall theme, I guess. So yeah, very concerning to an old guy. I'm sure it's universal. I'm sure it's like ain't nobody's fault, but yeah, I didn't think 40 was gonna be like that. Not at all. Let alone 40 and single. It's fucking not in my Pokédex. Not those were not my starting three Pokemon. To imagine anything like this, it's fine though. Be the perfect time to go to Europe or the UK. Nope, not these days. What the fuck? I can't even say Japan. Nope. Yeah, man. I feel like we got robbed. We didn't get a chance to live our life the way that we planned at all. So you have to come up with a new plan, of course. That's what life is about, I guess. But nah, this feels a little bit more personal. This feels like artificial. An artificial stimulus is a very real result. They can't just pull it back in. They can't just go from left to right like that. They can't afford it either. So it's not just social. The effects are real. Those people are really dead. These people are really sick. And the energy is very mids. If you look at it like an agriculturalist, it's like, all right, you don't plant too many seeds in. You wait until things level out. And then it's us versus time. But then that's the weird shit. Because as time goes on, other people aren't making it with us. Which is its own level of concern. Like, wow, the famous people, the fucking celebrities that are dying, all kind of weird shit. Like, just like, nah. You're reminded of it so often now. Like, well, this shit mad temporary for real. Like, anything. I'm glad to see we back to live streaming. I just randomly checked and boom, you were live. Oh, I've been live streaming. Shout out to you though for finding this channel. But no, I've been live streaming. I've been live streaming all year. I haven't gone nowhere. I just deleted the old channel. NetherL says the flying monkeys are getting paid peanuts. Yeah, we keeping the narcissists at bay, like sinners around here. Come on now. Harut says, too bad they can't go above the common thought patterns. Even if they understand some part of it, they won't even go further. Then all of a sudden my head hurts. Damn, they do that in Denmark. Shit. Mr. Now says Paris is only safe on a rooftop if you stay there. Yeah, of course, because you're using a part of your mind you haven't used since you was a child. They are programmed and abused to their handler, abuser, and the abuser just died of booty flu. So the direction puppets just as lost as the Stockholmed. What a way with words. But I understood what you said. If there is no Clive, there is no Davis. I get it now. I get it now. No Ringling Brothers if there's no Barnum and Bailey. I get it now. We can't have a soundtrack though. Like, nah, come on, Lord. Can we at least get the orange lights back on the streets? Can we do something? And we supposed to vote for shit like this? How come they never asked us what we want to vote for? How about that? Fuck how many votes you got. How about you ask us what to vote for? Let's start that. Let's try to get some democracy going on in this bitch. Can you prioritize locals? But yay! Can you bring the orange salt lights back? Yay! Can you bail out Hollywood and not just Argentina? Yay! Oh yeah, you know we have our own farms, right? We shouldn't have to pay this much money for fucking food anyway. How about we do those factories first, bitch? Since China was paying billions and you didn't invest in your own fucking marketplaces, that's stupid. With $1 billion, just $1 billion. You couldn't use just $1 billion. You couldn't use 300 million. Watch what we do with 100 million though, right? Like they goofy as hell, boy. They let it. I don't know if they let it. I just don't think the people. I don't think the correlation between the people and the system is as close as I thought it was. I think the system is just what we're calling the effects of what people are doing, but the people are no longer doing things together or systematically in the money side of things. They're fracturing from each other. Tough. No Jackson 5 without Joe Jackson. That's crazy. Golden Shaw says, what's your thoughts on the 3i Atlas? I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's real yet. I haven't seen it yet. I've seen some other shit that's here, so if they're in the same family tree of things, then bad news for everyone in the military because they ain't got nothing for it. Those things are gigantic. The one in my YouTube short was 3 747s wide. Glowing red lights off its skin. They ain't got nothing for that. Them bitches are not locals. To that point, that there's so many here since January. Remember all the UAP crisis that they had in New Jersey? They never gave those governors and those people answers. They just played it off. Back in the Doge and Elon and Trump, I remember how it went down. And then they still lingered until like February or March a little bit. And then people were just okay with the answer that they're drones that return to the ocean or something. All right. Car-sized drones, really? Who makes that lithium fucking battery? Do you know how much fucking battery a regular drone uses? Them bitches barely fly for 30 minutes. That's why I don't got one. It pissed me off. You gotta charge it all day for 30 minutes. Nah, bitch. Give me the 8-hour battery. But anyway, those ain't no fucking car-sized drones. Fuck out my face. I seen one locally. I seen two, actually. One going through the tree line. I'm like, that don't belong here. That don't belong in this reality is what I said. It was like a little person had to be in it. This was a small craft. It was wobbly. It was moving horizontally and it was wobbling. And all these beautiful lights, like red and green. Almost looked like a Christmas ornament, but you can tell it was otherworldly. It was like one of them. Like, okay, these niggas is getting to the tree level. All kind of shit. That's when all the owls are showing up too. All the falcons. They don't show up independently of each other. If I have an intense feather day or an encounter with a certain ancestral spirit, I'll see UAPs within that same day too. But out here, there's always UAPs. You just have to be looking up. They're not hiding. But the ones that come close, like that last video I did, nah, y'all can have it. I'm good on that. No, that's just unsettling. Because it invalidates everything. It invalidates your experience, kind of. Because nothing we do down here in our society is that. whatever that is. And then when you think about like our society as a macro, and then you think of something that has that, like, what the fuck is it doing with this shit? This shit lame as fuck. Like, so why would something like that be here and everything just lame as fuck for real? Like, it don't even seem that interesting for them to be that fucking advanced and just hanging out, just local. Like, you throw a football at it. That's how close they are. They be right there. Terrifying for no fucking reason. Silent as shit. No sound. You're like Project Bluebeam? I guess. The red lights is not Project Bluebeam though. I tell you, I never seen a sequence that wasn't patterned. That's the first time I seen something that's pattern based not have a pattern. It was fucking with me. Like, how many nodes does this LED array have? How is it a new light every time it shines? How many fuck is this thing made out of lights? Like, it's like that. Nah. So if 3-1 Atlas is like a monster compared to that, nah. Had my fair share of UFO experiences. No, thank you, guys. They're very animalistic. They seem like something else. Way different. They don't seem like tech. They don't seem like cool stuff. Nah. There's a whole different organism. Especially the manta ray, the one that shapeshifts. That's an organism. That is not someone's garage project. That is a lot more than that, actually. They've been here though. I seen that 10 years ago. The other one I saw was a couple weeks ago. So, and all the little UAPs in between it. They don't slow down. This year has been the most active. No, I seen 50 in one night. Hold on. What year was that? I was streaming already. Right before the pandemic. So 2018 or 19. I had a year where it was like intense. UAPs at my front door every fucking night. It seemed. But this year, oh my God. The variations of all the different types I've seen, like all the categories, all of them this year. The close, the smaller one, the wobbly one, the apparition that looked like SpaceX shredded that came across the street in front of me. That one was the most intense because it felt, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like a meteorite. I don't know what the fuck classification it is, but it looked like shooting stars, but at the fucking light pole level. Which is impossible. It went to the tree line, and then it's high enough and low enough to get out of your view, but it doesn't, it's weird. It doesn't make a sound, it doesn't blow up, it doesn't cause a fire. It's like, that bitch on fire. I know what fire look like. That's fire. It's fire, just crossing, you know, in a shape, in a form. Whatever does that, right? Like, whatever the fuck does that is here. And then you have, don't sleep on these birds, because I'm telling you, when the ancestor birds pull up on me, man, it don't be normal. I'll be praying. Like, them shit show up as like answers to questions. Like, so like whatever frequency that is, like that's open. Then the UAPs, the ones you normally see, the moving stars. If you're not paying attention, they'll look like a star until they move. I caught one of those too, to show you the zigzag. Like, no, this ain't us. We ain't got nothing that does Mach speed and right turns. It'll turn you to fucking jello. But those craft do it effortlessly. And it didn't have to do that. It knew I was recording it. It was going straight the whole time. And then as soon as I highlighted it, it zigzagged. It did like a fucking Barry Sanders route. Just to show you, the person who's gonna watch this video, like, nah, this ain't no airplane. I'm not an airplane. Let them fucking know what time it is. I'm like, I did. I've been telling people what time it is. Since 3 a.m. started. The boys are back in town. They ain't take me to no fucking Golden Corral yet. I don't know what they doing. I don't know who mama sent them. I don't know. But I noticed since they've been here, your government been like falling back. That's called law correspondence. Like, all of a sudden, niggas ain't got shit to say. All of a sudden, Department of Defense don't want to do no fucking media press right now. All fucking sudden, the government shut down. You know, it's related to money, I guess, but if your money's on tech, AI, and military, and that shit shows up, I think it'll mess with your money, I bet. I bet you it would. I bet you when everyone stopped fucking playing around, you're like, nah, son, this shit real. They really here. I had that nigga announced this week. Again, I've already heard this story, but they're making a big deal again. Several unidentified objects are showing up across multiple United States nuclear sites. Okay, so y'all didn't learn your fucking lesson the first time when they turned that shit off. That's what they just told me. Oh, y'all hard-headed. Like, nah, when they came through and shut that shit off when I was a kid, y'all thought they was just bluffing. Oh, no, they're not bluffing. We said shut your nuclear project down, actually, is what they're saying. Y'all worrying about policing Iran and everybody else. No. We don't want you to have it. That's what the aliens are saying, if you want to go there. Like, the aliens are saying, we don't want you to have nuclear weapons either. Whatever the fuck you think it is. That's a strong stance. Anti-war. Something that you can't fucking hit anyway is telling you you don't want no war problems. It's like, it's doing them a solid. Like, nah, you ain't got no need for shooting that at us. You're not going to hit us. You gonna fuck around and hit a polar bear. Stop playing. They had the Tomahawk footage one, where this shit disintegrated in front of a Tomahawk and built itself back together. They shapeshift, boy. Just like that video did. I saw that shit in real life. It went from a 747 to a wingless obsidian black cigar shape. It did whatever the fuck that is, and it came back as a manta ray. Like, they don't want no smoke with that. That's light. That's light. That's smaller than the one I saw the other night, the red one. The red one's the biggest one I seen up close. It was like 347s across. Like, because I was just on a fucking airplane too, so I was like, yeah, that ain't no airplane, boy. The military might drop tanks off on one of these things, but just times 3. They dropping off a whole fucking military base in that bitch. That shit had like 500 soldiers in it. I'm telling you, that ain't normal. Like, aerodynamic wise, gasoline power source wise, the lighting array by itself is just unnecessary. And then it's silent. Something that massive silent, not cutting the air or nothing. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my... What in the anti-grav engine? And you have an anti-grav something and you make something like that? It's like the Titanic of airplanes is what I'm trying to describe to you, basically. Like, this motherfucker made a Titanic 747 that you can't hear. Get the fuck out of my face. Stealth what? Nigga, the shit was above the damn streetlights. They don't need to stealth anything. Fuck if you can hear it or not. How did it kite into the airspace, mountain level, and none of the alarms go off? Neville Air Force Base is right down the street, bitch. Like, you're telling me the Neville Air Force Base radar was like, yo, son, we got like a triple-decker joint just cruising mountain line. Like, it's not even in the desert. It's like above the fucking pedestrians, just chilling by the gas station. Like, nah, nigga. Your government ain't got nothing for that. Every time one of them things happen to me, your government do something weirder every fucking time. Then they shut the shit down right after that. Like, all right. They thought that book of Ezekiel was a joke or something. Like, Indians just be like fucking hallucinating off of mushrooms exclusively. Yeah, we do, but I'm telling you, that shit real. So when I go back to the Bible and they talk about Ezekiel, I was like, yep, you don't know how to describe that shit. It's like a lion, a tiger, a bear, and oh my. Like, I'm trying to describe technology. We ain't got technology, so it's like it flies like a bird. It's aggressive. There's engines and fire like a dragon. Like, it's nigga, it's anamorphic is what the fuck it is. It doesn't belong here. Part 2, like, whatever the fuck you think it is, it ain't what we build. It ain't from our civilization at all, actually. Oh, motherfuckers get off of that shit in the Bible. That's crazy. It sounds like a UFO to me. They be coming off of UFOs on ET, nigga, so I'm pretty sure that's what the angels do. Oh, the angels are here. Oh, yeah. Oh, naturally, the angels are here. But those craft are military. if they're disarming nuclear warheads, they're not just picking up random cows and strangers. Those are military grade. Mm-hmm. Which will be the army of heaven. I'm just checking in. Just old Bruce. Just, something light. Rare earth minerals, whatever they collect. You know what I'm saying? The enforcers come down, The fuck they think we were talking about? They don't want to read about the Sumerians. Ain't that what the Sumerians said? I could have sworn we're the Sumerians too, bitch. Alright then. Alright, well shit. Part 2. Like, yeah. Something else comes down here with way more cooler technology than us. In every fucking reference of human history, actually. There's not a culture that does not suggest so. Ain't that a bitch? That we, in 2025, have a fucking question mark? When every last single ancestor said the same fucking thing? Wait until you unlock that level where you start seeing things fly out the fucking sky in heaven and shit, and they come down and got to talk to you, and don't piss them off, man. They're pretty fucking strong. They're incredible, actually. They go from 0 to 100 real fucking quick, man. They're telepathic, too. That's fucking crazy. Like, you can't hide nothing from these niggas. So you can't even lie to them. I said there's 100 good niggas out here. Man, they so solid. They let me escape with 3. So, yeah, those things. If it's anything like those things, then yeah, they've been here. Now they're loud. Yep. That's why I'm loud. I get it. Correspondence. They're telepathic. So they're not just riding by. They know who the fuck you are. You're already in Minority Report, believe it or not. We look at the wrong level. You got the equal, the horizontal people wanting that type of control. Nah, there's another civilization that already has that control over us. Y'all bugging. There's no way we come this far. Look where we are now as a civilization. You think we're capable of keeping it going for thousands of years just like that? Like how this plays out? I doubt it. Even by my damn